Tom. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about news, reviews and rides going on in the PV community. On this episode we're going to be checking out the range test of the BioBoard Plutonium 2. So let's check it out. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much for coming back to the channel. I know this video has been very much delayed, but we are going to be out and doing the range test of the BioBoard Plutonium 2 today. So the board's charged up to 100%. We're going to be doing real world conditions of the board, going out, the variety of different terrains, and basically going out, getting my impressions of the board, talk about the specs, and basically see what one of the world's most powerful electric skateboard has to offer. So let's get ourselves straight on it. So we are out for some ride footage of the BioBoard Plutonium 2. Unfortunately, when I went out and did this the first time, as you can see here, we had a bit of technical issues testing a new microphone system, so hopefully this is coming through clearly. If not, if I have to do this a third time, then I'm going to be going absolutely mad. So I'm going to get some ride footage now. Yeah, so we've already been out and done the range test on the BioBoard Plutonium 2, but like I said, we had a glitch where the lens was being covered by the microphone. Trying another system now, so hopefully this fixes the issue. But yeah, before we get some ride footage of the BioBoard Plutonium 2, we'll talk about the board, how does it feel, and basically some specs really, and get some ride footage. So let's just get ourselves going. Some of you keen people who are watching, you might notice that the BioBoard has got currently different wheels on this. Now I didn't have this on my range test, I did have the stock wheels on the board when I did the range test the first time. So these wheels are the fatty wheels from Cali, and they are an absolute game changer. They make such a difference. But yeah, they are absolutely the business. So yeah, we're going to get some ride footage, talk about the board, my experiences, and going from there really. So BioBoard Plutonium 2, if you're unaware, is a 12S 8P 21700 cell configuration board with four 65 100 motors. Slow it down here, got a slight glitch, don't want to upset anyone. Yeah, so we've got four 65 100 motors with a total watt-hour potential of 22,000 something watt-hours of power, which equals mad acceleration! Woo! And also braking. We've got the best of both worlds on this board. So we've already gone out and done the range test, so we'll get some footage from today just to give you guys something to watch. But basically my ride feeling of the board so far, it's an absolute monster. I love it, makes me happy. Infinite range, power and speed. We'll try and find somewhere to jump in the road here. But let's just do a bit of a acceleration here. Ready? That was 30 miles an hour, about 2 seconds. But yeah, so this is one of the biggest hills in the area. I'm going to go left here. Pull around, turn is a little bit tight. Knock it down, about 30% gradient, let's go. Oh, over the bump, let's go. 30 miles an hour straight away. Don't want to push it much more. 33. Woo. But yeah, hills, you might as well just say what hill really, because this thing will just eat up hills in a heartbeat. But yeah, there's a big thing about the board, it's just solid as hell. It's not a carvy board, so when you have that four-wheel drive, you do lose that kind of carviness, or you can still carve it a little bit, but you don't expect the back end to whip out because it's four-wheel drive element.
but it's one of the most solid boards I've ever ridden. Another thing I want to mention is the DeVega. So the DeVega gives you in-ride telemetry while you're riding. So like then I can quickly glance down, look at the speed, see what I'm doing. Let's jump in here. Yep, okay, fine. Whew. Just got left it. Yep, people are crossing on the green. Red light, that's stopping. But yeah, but with the DeVega you can look straight down and see the battery, your range, speed, MOSFET temperatures and everything like that. Another thing you can do as well, you can update your maintenance as well. So when you do like grease and maintenance on the board, you can upgrade the last time you did it and it'll keep a record of that. So say 200, 150, whatever it is miles ago, you did your maintenance. Ooh, a bit too fast there. A bit too fast, let's back up. Oh yeah, another thing, reverse. I love that. I think all boards should have some kind of reverse feature. So when you do go over the line, like I did just then, you can pull yourself back, which is really, really nice. I think the biggest thing about this board, who's this board for? Oh, you're going to run over, aren't you? No. There's a motto for this board which is you are your own limit, and there's a lot of mottos out there for a lot of boards, and this one literally is defined by it. I've seen people hit top speeds of 55 miles an hour on this, and I think the top speed I hit is 40, which is way more than I ever want to do again. Oh, it's very warm. Right, here we go. Cruise it, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, the noise, absolute noise, this thing is amazing. The gear drive system, yeah, I want to say about that actually. Hot swappable. Now this board, if you haven't seen any of my shorts before, is actually a 2-in-1 board. So if for some lunatic reason you want more torque or more range, you can put the torque board 110mm wheels on this, and then that just like doubles acceleration of the board, because obviously you've got the smaller wheel diameter, and that scared the absolute crap out of me. I can't ride that, it's just too much power. Like generally, this isn't YouTube talk, generally way too much power, so it's just absolutely terrifying, and it's just not what you want on the UK roads. It's more of like a track day. Don't kill me, thank you. So with the street wheels, you kind of only want them for, like, how do I say it, like track days and race days really. But even then, so it's just so much acceleration and power, you just can't put the power down. The wind down, because it's quite windy. Yeah, it's just far too much power for just casual use. But with these fatties, ooh, that's so much fun. Yeah, just really going out, just arrange this, and let's just keep going.
Okay, so we are back from the BioBoard Plutonium 2 range test. Now we went out with the board with 100% on the charge, no kind of easy riding on here as well. One thing I want to note as well, when I was riding this board, it was on the highest settings the whole time. We managed to get a top speed of 35 miles an hour, and then a final range of 24.7 miles, basically 25 miles range. For me, with that 4-wheel drive element, riding at speed, camera gear, 100 kg rider, I think that's an absolute fine amount of range for this kind of board. Just because you're doing sheer aggression with the acceleration, braking, and basically just speed the whole time. There's nothing like subtle about this board, and it was for me, with the 12S8P from the 12S6B on the original Plutonium, this is what this board really, really needed. Just a little bit more range for a really good overall specs of the board. So there's kind of like an overview of the range test. We're going to do one more video on the BioBoard Plutonium 2, which will be the final review, with a summary of everything we've talked about in the videos regarding the BioBoard, and basically my kind of thoughts and opinions. Is it really worth it for this kind of board? But honestly, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more content. Comes out on a weekly basis. And if you have any questions you want to ask about the BioBoard Plutonium 2, drop it below and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.